Hello, everyone, and welcome to this presentation on the bachelor's degree completion programs at Northeastern's College of Professional Studies. I'm delighted to be speaking to you all at Greenfield today and look forward to the opportunity to speak to some of you individually if you find these programs of interest to you. My name is Dean Wright. I'm an admissions recruiter for the College of Professional Studies, specializing in our bachelor's completion programs. I'm going to go over some of the points we'll be covering in this presentation. I'm going to give you a brief introduction to the university. We'll talk a little bit about our healthcare program, since that's the topic for today, our application requirements, some information on scholarships and financial aid. I have a short FAQ section. I'm going to skip this. I should have taken that out, the Q&A with faculty and admissions team, but I will be available to make that possible for you when you're ready. All right, why Northeastern? As you may know, we're nationally ranked within the top 50 of all national research universities per US News and World Report. We're a world leader in experiential learning. In fact, this is what we're most famous for. And what is experiential learning? It's co-op, which is a paid work experience. There are in-class XN projects, which are typically online with various companies or in this case, healthcare organizations. Internships, those students who already have a job and would like to integrate what they're doing at work in what they're studying, we accommodate them as well. We have a global network with more than 240,000 alumni and more than 3,300 corporate partners. We absolutely have an elite level of academic and career development resources. In fact, we're ranked within the top 10 for career services by the Princeton Review. We're especially proud of the fact that we're ranked #1 for co-op and internship. We have almost 38,000 students across our 9 colleges with 1,400 faculty approximately, and again, number 49 ranked by US News and World Report for national universities. Among our 9 colleges, the College of Professional Studies is one of them. It really is the college which offers these bachelor's degree completion programs which are designed for community college students like you. These are the majors that we offer for bachelor's completion. And you'll note those that are related to healthcare, healthcare administration, and health science. I'll be speaking briefly about those programs today, but we have a full range of majors, which we've kind of picked and chosen among to make them industry and organization aligned. Okay, what makes our healthcare program stand out? You'll see you will enhance your analytical, conceptual, and problem-solving skills while establishing competency in healthcare management, finance, policies and procedures, and relevant legal and regulatory issues, depending on the major that you choose. You'll have the opportunity to do hands-on work in Boston, which is the heart of many of our best hospitals and medical centers in the world. And our faculty absolutely have real-world experience and are well-placed to support you. The Healthcare Administration Bachelor's of Science, this is an online program. You should be aware, if you're an international student, it is not STEM designated or F1 visa compliant. The lead faculty member is Erlene Avalon, who's always able and willing to speak to interested students, and I can connect you if you have an interest in speaking to her. Careers that you may wish to consider, including if you're interested in this major, are medical and health services manager, insurance underwriter, social or community service manager, or healthcare administrator. And you'll see that there is enormous growth projected in this area. 19% growth between 2014 and projected 2024. The Bachelor's of Science in Health Science is STEM designated and is F1 compliant. It's offered in Boston because it has a lot of lab work. It's required that we have that offered on campus. Erlene is also the lead faculty for that program as well. Some of the primary career paths would be science technicians, medical and health services managers, insurance underwriters, social or community service managers. And you can see that the median pay is quite high for health services managers, close to $100,000. Before I get into application requirements, I would like to point out from our list of majors, we also have one in biological science, which is a great preparatory program for students that are interested in going on to medical school. So application requirements, I have good news for you here. It's a relatively simple process. We have 9 colleges at Northeastern. As I mentioned, our college is the one which really serves community college students. And the application process is much easier for programs in our college than at any of our other colleges. But you get the same degree. It's a free online application. We really only need the online application, your Greenfield transcripts, and an attestation form telling us when and where you graduated from high school. If you're an international student, if you've completed your associates at Greenfield, we don't need English proficiency, but if you are transferring prior to completion, you would need to submit one of these measures of English proficiency. Scholarships, we have them, and I'm very pleased to say that as a Massachusetts community college, you would automatically be considered for the Community College Transfer Scholarship. As a resident of New England, you also would be considered for the Lowell Institute Scholarship or the Professional Advancement Scholarship. The great news is when you apply, you're automatically considered. You don't need to fill out a separate application. There is just one scholarship on this list for which you do need to be nominated, and that's the Dean's Breakthrough Scholarship. Our tuition costs are very competitive, and I want to emphasize this point because a lot of times students will become confused at the cost of a regular undergraduate major at one of our other 8 colleges versus one of our bachelor's completion programs. The bachelor's completion degrees are offered at currently $541 per credit. So this means that before any scholarships have been applied, the cost is under $17,000 for a full-time year of study. Once scholarships are applied, it makes it that much more competitive. Okay, some frequently asked questions. The transfer credit process. Once you've applied, once you've submitted your official transcripts from Greenfield, it typically takes 7 to 14 days for us to review them and to provide you a transfer credit award. You can check to see if we've received your transcripts by using the Apply Yourself account, which you will use when you apply. You need to have at least a C in each course to have it be transferable. If you happen to be an international student, we have a lot of support for international students at Northeastern. In fact, we have the largest international student enrollment of any university in the country. And once you're accepted, you can use this link to find your academic advisor who will help you reviewing your transfer credit award, plot out the courses that you'll be taking at Northeastern. Will NEU be on campus in the fall? Yes, absolutely. We are open already. We were open actually last year with a research hospital on campus and administering over 1 million COVID tests. We've worked very hard to keep our students safe, and currently all of our students are required to be vaccinated, and we are operating. For additional questions, I encourage you to take a look at our bachelor's completion website. You can see the URL here, www.northeastern.bachelor's/space completion. And my email address is here. Feel free to email me at any time. Shane, your transfer advisor, also has my contact information. I'd be happy to meet with you individually to discuss our programs, to see if they'd be a good fit for you and answer any questions that you have. Thank you again for sitting through this presentation, for your interest in possibly joining us at Northeastern. I really look forward to the possibility of speaking to you and helping you become a Northeastern Husky. Thanks again.